Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Brooke. This is Popsicle-frog Knits. This intro is going out of order how it normally does, but we're gonna go with it. I'm a knitter based outside of Houston, and today we're just gonna do a little vlog. Today is Thursday, December. I'm so sorry about my squeaky chair. I realized how bad it was when I was editing my last podcast, and I really need to use some like WD-40. There's Ripley. Oh, she's leaving. Well, hopefully she'll stick around for more in a little bit. But it is December. It's Thursday, December 8th, and I haven't really done a vlog kind of deal. I don't think I've done like project vlogs, but not just like a general vlog of things that I'm doing knitting, crafting wise. So that's what this is gonna be. So I'm gonna film today and tomorrow, maybe Saturday. We'll see. But I have a couple of projects that are like just about done and other like kind of tasks knitting wise that I need to do. So I'm gonna use you guys as motivation to get these things done. So I can talk about what I'm gonna do real quickly. I am so close to finishing this Cumulus blouse, which you would have seen if you watched my last episode. It's my second Cumulus blouse, and it's being made in Red Door Fibre Studios Mohair lace in the color Thought for a Thought, which is one of her A Cord of Thorns and Roses yarns. And I have this many stitches left to do the I-cord at the bottom. So I'm getting so close. Sometimes I just get tired of I-cord, so I'm gonna do it on camera. So I'm held responsible. Maybe that's not the right choice of words, but that's what it's going with. And I only had 150 grams of this, which is less than you need to make it. But this is how much yarn I have left. Because I split the last 50 gram skein that I had into two, and I did not do it evenly, as you can see. I'm hoping that I will finish before I run out of the smaller ball, otherwise I'm gonna have to like divide this one, but it's okay, it's I-cord, you can easily hide the ends, but I need to get that done. Just stuff it back in this. What else? So, this is a project that I started yesterday. Well, I had started it Tuesday, and then yesterday I decided, no, I'm gonna do the bigger size. So I had started making a second Sophie scarf, and now I am making a Sophie shawl. So this is what I got done while watching a hockey game last night. I feel like with this football t-shirt on, hockey, and my cup also is hockey, I'm exposing myself a little bit. One of the things that I would use as two truths and a lie is that I enjoy watching sports, because it doesn't really, if you feel like it does not really match my personality at all, but I'm really into ice hockey and football. The ice hockey one's new. I've been into football for a long time because my dad watches it, and so we would watch it together. And this is my Bills t-shirt. Technically, I'm a Broncos fan, but I also really like the Bills. So, and the Broncos suck, for those watching. So this is where I'm at my Sophie shawl. I have 200 grams of yarn, so I'm gonna make a medium. So halfway between a small and a medium, because the small uses 150 grams of worsted weight and the medium uses 250 grams of worsted weight. So I'm just gonna split the difference. Or I'm gonna work until I have 100 grams left, and then I'll start the decreases. Unfortunately, so I have two skeins of this. Unfortunately, they're not from the same dye lot, which means that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this, there's kind of like some white speckles throughout it. And the other 100 grams that I have, which is also in a bunch of smaller balls behind there because I tried to use it for a project and then I frogged it because I started it before I knew gauge, yarn weight, and all of these things, and I did not have enough yarn. But this one, let's see if I can... Let's see. This one doesn't have as many speckles. They're basically the same color. Like, I don't think unless you're close up in person, you'll be able to really tell a difference. But I'm just gonna kind of like color block it, I guess. So I'm using some of one and then some of the other and then back and forth until I'm done. So that one's not this one's not really something I need to work on today, but I might because it's fun and easy. So, and I have one more that I forgot. I think this is where I was sitting. Okay, so I did have this one going in my podcast, and it is the Oslo hat Mohair edition. It's in my lovely little project bag that I got in Barcelona from Lana Lou. Oh my god, it's so hard for me to say that. I know it, but I get stuck. The yarn is also from, one of the yarns is also from that store. And I've made lots of progress on it, but it is too tall. Too tall. So I need to go back to, I've started the decreases here. You can probably see they're like pokey. I need to go back and frog like an inch or two from just knitting flat or knitting round without decreases, because let's see if I can show you. It's just too long. I still have so many decreases left, and it's so long. Like, I don't mind if it sits up a little bit, but this is just too much. Like, let's see. I'll take off my glasses. This is gonna look really silly, but like, if I wanted it flat on my head, this is where it would have to sit. And I'm sure I look absolutely ridiculous at this moment in time. So I gotta throw in a lifeline and frog. So those are the knitting specific things. Another thing I want to do today or tomorrow, put that one down, is clean my knitting needles. So I don't know what fell. I have the Lykke Fibre needles. So they are copper, come on, focus on this, and this beautiful faux brown suede. And so they're copper, which means that they patina, which is like the dark, I hope this is where you can see the difference in color. So they have darker spots, which is, you can normally see it because that's where I hold them, so they get more oil from my hands. So like the tips are mostly clean, but I got some copper cleaner and I want to clean them, which I think is going to be fun because I've already cleaned one set. Let's see. I've already cleaned one. And I know the needle's much smaller, but you can probably tell the difference from the other one I was holding up. Here, let me. Yeah, so come on, focus on the, there we go. One of them is much, much more coppery and nice than the other one. So I want to do that today or tomorrow. one of the day, one day while I'm filming this. And then tomorrow I'm also going thrift shopping, which is exciting. I haven't done that in a while. And I'm gonna see if I can find some yarn, because I've never gotten yarn from a thrift store. And I'll probably try to film some while I'm there, but we'll see. So yeah, that's the long and short of what's gonna go on in this video. I'm hoping it won't be too long, because I make really long videos and it would be nice to not make one as long as I've been making them, but we'll see. The goal is under half an hour. Even though this intro has been going for almost 12 minutes, the goal is less than half an hour long. Fingers crossed. Grab your knitting, crocheting, whatever you like to craft while watching videos, or just sit and watch. Grab a beverage. In most places in the Northern Hemisphere, I think it's pretty cool right now, but I live in Houston and it's 82 degrees out, so I'm having iced tea with some lemonade. So, grab your beverage, grab your craft, and let's go. Do you want to say hi, Ripley? Do you want to say hello? Everyone loves you. I mean, how could they not? Look at your face. Look at that face. Are you going to talk? Okay, so I have 10 stitches left for the I-cord. This is my 4 I-cord stitches. This is how much yarn I have left in this little ball. Fingers crossed. I don't have to... Oop. I don't have to figure out how to get yarn from this ball for this end. But let's do some I-cord. Okay, I finished the I-cord. Now I just got to graft the start and the end together. I like to put little stitch markers on the stitches I cast on to do an I-cord. It just makes grafting easier and a little bit neater, I found, especially with mohair, because mohair is hard to see. So, look at it. I did it. I did it. I didn't have to split. But I am going to now break the yarn. Snap. Set that over here. Gotta tighten that. Get my needle. I like to use a fatter, more blunt needle with a bigger eye. Okay, so let's do this grafting. looks a little funny. I'm not sure why. It doesn't really matter. It looks better than my grafting used to look. So that's it. Time to weave in the ends. Alrighty, I just finished the Cumulus blouse. So I knit it to, this is just as the pattern is written. Last time I did about that much more. So, but I'm hoping with blocking, it'll be about bracelet length. I finished the I-cord, and with the I-cord, I did, like with my last one, instead of doing the decreases as it's called for, I did less decreases as I was doing the I-cord, so it doesn't go in as much, which is my preferred fit, but I'm so excited. Still got all my ends. They're woven in, I just don't cut them till after I block. So this is pre-blocking, and I'm gonna go block it now. So it's so soft. Okay, now that the Cumulus blouse is done and I'm gonna block it, I am gonna throw a lifeline into my beanie, and I'm using just some leftover fingering weight yarn. Stretchy. But let's do this. So I'm gonna go pretty far down, I think, with the lifeline, like undo a significant amount. I had enough forethought to put in a stitch marker on the first stitch where I started decreases. So this is the first row, or the first stitch. So let's go here. Let's make sure that's the right. And I'm never sure if I'm supposed to pick up the right leg or the left. And it appears that you pick up the left leg of a stitch. You with the little Christmas tree. What a beautiful girl. Little girl. No, you're not gonna talk. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna clean my needles now. So this is what I'm using. I ordered it off of Amazon, and it is a metal polishing cloth that is reusable, and it works on copper. So I've tried it a couple times and it's awesome. So gonna use this, and I have some paper towels to wipe the residue off once I get the stuff on them. So today is Saturday, December 10th. It is about 4:30. I suck at doing these check-ins. Yesterday it got busy and I filmed like one clip of thrift shopping, but I thought I would show you the one kind of fun thing that I found while I was out doing that and give just like a little update on the other projects I've been working on. So let's talk about what I got yesterday, which is right here. So I actually found some yarn. Let me grab the... So it is just like, the lighting's not great, but it's like a really pretty kind of dark gray. It's very soft, and it is from Wool Folk. That took forever to focus, and it is color L12, and the base is called Luft, and it is 50 grams. One of them's 50 grams, and it's 109 yards to 100 meters. And I got 3 cakes. 1, 2. Three cakes, all of which measure to a little over 50 grams. So they're 3 full skeins that have been caked up, and I got them for $6, and it looks like the typical retail price is $18 a skein. So that's a deal. I don't know what I'm gonna make with it yet, but it's very soft. It is, I think it says it on here. It is 55% Ovis, 21 Ultimate Merino, and 45% Pima cotton. And it says 1% of profit on wool yarn goes back to Ovis 21. I'm not sure what Ovis 21 is, but it's good that they're giving back with the purchasing of yarn. That's awesome. And I'm very excited to use it. I'm pretty sure it's like a chain blown yarn. Let's see if I can. I have no idea if you can see, but it's super stretchy. It looks like it's been blown into a casing, and it's very soft and very light. And again, I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was an awesome find, and I'm very excited about it. And then let's talk about my other projects. I finished 2 of them. So I already put in a clip of me trying on my finished Cumulus blouse after I weaved or finished the I-cord, and it's finishing up blocking right now. And I also finished my Oslo hat Mohair edition. So let me grab that real quick. So this is what it looks like. So, if you've seen an Oslo hat before, you might be saying to yourself, I'm not sure that's an Oslo hat. It is. I followed the pattern, just not any of the measurements. So I wanted a hat with a smaller triple folded brim that set much closer to my head. So let's put this on. So it fits like that. And that's how I wanted it to fit. So I'm so happy with it. Very, very content with how that one turned out. I can't wait to wear it. I did wear it to breakfast today, even though it was like 70 degrees out. I was like, I don't care, I'm wearing it. Because that is like the one way in which I am a rebel. And I am now about halfway done with my Sophie shawl as well. So let's look at that real quick. So I thought I was going to be making between a small and a medium because of the amount of yarn I have. Turns out I am making almost exactly a medium. It's 1 repeat. So it's going to be like that much shorter than a medium. But this is where I'm at. Let's see if I can show you. How well you can see the fabric, that it's, so where these two little ends are is where I ran out of the first little ball that I had and switched to the other one that's a different dye lot. But I think it's very difficult to tell. I mean, you can see some more like little flecks here versus over here, but I think when I'm wearing it, that's not going to be that big of a deal. So I'm about to start the decreases on this, and I've used up half of my yarn, and I still have a bunch of little balls right there. And I don't know if I mentioned, I'm using Cascade Friday Harbor in the color, I think, Latte, and it is I think it's like 90 or 95% merino and 5 or 10% silk. I got it on sale at my local yarn store, one skein of it, and then I had to order another one. But it's been sitting in my stash for a while, and so I'm excited to have this. But now I'm gonna take a break from working on this, and I'm going to work on my mom's Christmas present. So I might film just a little bit more of me knitting, but that's gonna do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. I haven't done a vlog like this before, so I hope you like it. If you do, let me know. And if you have any ideas for what I should do with the yarn that I thrifted, please tell me. I love ideas. Everyone leaves such good pattern ideas, because I feel like I'm very much, like on Instagram, I'm in this bubble where I just see the same patterns over and over again. So it's awesome to get recommendations from you guys. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.
Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for days of old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, and here's a hand of thine. We'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll talk a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance